right, now it's time to see what happens on the court. We've got Hollywood and LD2K going into Proving Grounds 2v2. We're going right now. We're going to see how we do together because this is the first time that you're playing together. LD, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Hollywood, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I mean, we went right to the Proving Grounds, so we're going to have to lock in. These kids are sweaty in here, man.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
It's time to prove yourselves.
Here.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got an electric crowd here in Toronto. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You look at the Raptors. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road, but now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Siakam is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's George. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Mr. Moves in at the two-guard spot. Here's Ingram. Cans it from short range. Taking a look at Toronto. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
Here's Dick, and it's denied. And they get it back. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Mr. Moves passes to George. And VanVleet on the wing. Pass to Mr. Move. Here's Dick. They grab their own miss. Count it.
And the long arms helping Barnes corral that baby.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Pistons with possession here. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Mr. Moves. Dick defending. And again, Detroit turns it over. VanVleet against Quickly. Pass to Ingram. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That one on George.
Great offensive players can use that pump fake with such advantage. Ingram gets the foul. Extra points coming.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Ingram. Both free throws good for Ingram.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. Mr. Moves passes to George. Goes up again. There's the pass to Mr. Moves. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. George has got 5.
And this is what Ball George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
It's Dick on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Ayton. Hasn't made one yet. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Another 3 for Detroit.
And how about that answer from Van Vliet?
Raptors leading by 3. It's Dick on the wing. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Here's Mr. Moves. Dick defending. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Hachimura is checked in for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett comes in for Grady Dick. Detroit also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for 8. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Brandon Miller in for Paul George. Now here's Ingram. Can't hit from in close.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And here's Miller outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
1:14 left to play here in the first. And here is Quickly. Still without a basket. Out to Barrett. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Now, Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Passes it to Mr. Moves. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Barrett. Off target with his 3. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Down low. Here's Anunoby. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
Wow, for having that frame, OG Anunoby can get up.
A 3 from Quickly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ingram against Miller. Pirtle dishes to Ingram. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
With 1 on the clock, he gets it in there.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking the page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Detroit
21.
ending the first quarter with an... And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Detroit.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Miller is out there with Mr. Moves. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's quickly. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And how about the handles there from quickly dancing his way around the defender.
The Pistons working the ball around now. That one goes in. Mr. Moves got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's quickly. Rebounded by the Pistons. Mr. Moves passes to Anunoby. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now, here's quickly. He's tightly guarded. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And that one drops for him. Pistons leading by 8. Mr. Moves passes to Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for the away team.
Both free throws good for Miller. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Toronto calls timeout. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Drives to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Pistons on defense from 18 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Inside.
Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Gobert with the block, and they get it back.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Right wing. And here's Miller outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Mobo. And the Raptors miss again.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
The kick out to Anunoby. And another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Raptors trailed by 19. Here's Shed. He has yet to score. To the left side wing. Will it go? And the layup is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Mr. Moves. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gobert's got 6 points.
right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Out to the right wing. Shed. His three-pointers off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Floats it up there for Siakam.
Yes, spicy peas. Getting up.
Mr. Moves.
1:36 left to play here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Mobo.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep ring into his bag of tricks there.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And Barnes gets double teamed. Pass to Mobo. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 21. Here's Mr. Moves. 10 points for him. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Abaji. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's Gobert with the ball for the Pistons. Here's Mobo. Here's Shed. And again, no good by Toronto.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard. 2
seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Abaji. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Fast break, Toronto. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, easy call.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Barnes hits them both. And so is Detroit, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Your Raptors Youth Team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Checking out Detroit. We're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've been at. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. 3rd quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's Ayton. Scoreless thus far. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's Dick on the wing. It's good from long range. Dick's got the first field goal of the second half for Toronto.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Van Vliet passes to Ayton. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Set a rugged screen. Nice roll by Ayton to get to the bucket.
Raptors trail by 16. And the pass to Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Mr. Moves. 10 points for him. Takes it out to Siakam. Passes it to Mr. Moves. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Quickly looking it over. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Pistons leading by 15. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Offline with his 3.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Ingram.
But when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
Here's Mr. Moves. To the wing right side. Takes it out to Siakam. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Dick. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Mr. Moves. Dick defending. Scooped up.
Throughout his career, Siakam gets himself to the foul line a lot. Adept at using that length, and he'll earn some free throws here.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Hachimura is checked in for Scotty Barnes. And here are the Raptors now. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Dick, that's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Toronto calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
I could not replicate.
Here's Ingram.
Let's hear it.
Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from George. To the inside, Mr. Moves. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Mr. Moves got 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Over to the wing. Here's Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Hachimura. It's checked in for Toronto. And so he hits both.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot 3s, that's huge for his development.
Pass to Mr. Moves.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Kicks to Ayton. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Dick with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution for your Raptors.
To the middle. Here's Walter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Pass to Richards. Here's Mr. Moves. .129 left in the third. And that one's good. Richards.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. Down low, here's Walter. Banked in off the glass.
I like how selfless quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Pistons leading by 18. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 12. George passes to Mr. Moves. Back to George. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 6 points.
Working inside quickly with good spatial awareness, sensing all things around him.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
6 to shoot. Mr. Moves passes to Richards. Shoots over Walter. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Raptors trail by 18. Now Barrett. Excellent D there from George. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The pass to Mr. Moves. Lets the three fly, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Detroit with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. NBA Playoffs Round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And the Raptors with the ball. On the floor for Detroit. Anunoby out there with George. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Dick can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 18. The kick out to Anunoby. Passes to Mr. Moves. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, OG not an elite playmaker, but let's face it, if it's open, you got to move it. That time, getting the assist.
Quickly with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Ingram wide open. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ayton, another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. What is the takeaway from a win like this tonight?
We just keep playing consistent. We just keep executing offensively. We know our defense will hold up. We just got to take care of the ball and make plays.
A group effort tonight. Thanks very much, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.